If sugar is the enemy, could these so-called healthy candies be our new best friends? The labels are dizzying. Less than a gram of sugar per serving. Keto-friendly, gluten-free, real fruit flavor. The latest products make up a growing part of the $12 billion candy industry.
If you have a sweet tooth like myself,
let me show you some better choice options for candy.
Swap this for this.
And they're not cheap. Some cost 6 times more than regular candy. So we went to the experts to learn whether these new candies are a healthier choice. Obesity specialist Dr. Melanie J., endocrinologist Dr. Rekha Kumar, and registered dietitian and nutritionist Maya Feller tasted the candies, read the ingredient labels, and gave us their hot takes. Show of hands. Is there such a thing as healthy candy? None of you put your hands up. Wait, okay, so why do you say no?
Well, I think it's a misnomer. Healthy candy, some might be better than others, but I don't think it's healthy.
Healthy candy seems like an oxymoron to me. Healthy, to me, implies nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants.
But what about the labels calling these candies an excellent source of fiber that comes from ingredients like soluble tapioca fiber and chicory root fiber? Why is there so much fiber in these candies?
So that it looks good on the food label. Some of the fibers are a little sweet, I was told, so they can enhance some of the sweetness.
Fiber increases fullness. There are people that are trying to restrict their intake. I certainly don't recommend doing it through consuming fiber in candy.
We asked the companies about the fiber and sugar alcohols or substitutes. While Kiss My Keto didn't respond, Behave said plant-based fibers like soluble tapioca fiber and chicory root fiber replace sugar, which offsets blood sugar spikes for diabetic customers and do not trigger GI distress. And Smart Sweets told us that instead of artificial ingredients, they use more natural ones with fiber, which also adds texture. Plus, they say their sweets have optimal digestibility. Many of the candies also advertise they're low in sugar or net carbs, thanks to sugar substitutes such as allulose and stevia. While the experts say they're not concerned about the ingredients in these candies, they warn people to be aware of how their bodies may react to excess fiber and sugar alcohols, such as erythritol, especially kids.
I think it could hurt their gut.
And remember, kids are smaller, so their metabolism is a little different.
But the experts say there is truth in the claims that these candies may slow your body's absorption of sugar because we don't metabolize these candies as easily, and they're less likely to cause a spike in blood sugar, which is beneficial to people with diabetes who need to watch their sugar intake. And when it comes to chocolates and labels like organic or fair trade, that doesn't mean they're lower in calories or fat. A Reese's Peanut Butter Cup has 105 calories and 6 grams of fat, while the Justin's Organic has 130 calories and 10 grams of fat.
My concern is really in that the way people are interpreting what all of these are.
Yeah.
And if they're interpreting it as an alternative to a balanced diet, that's a concern.
What do you say when it comes to weight control? Are these candies better for people?
If they're eating a ton of other candy and there's a lower calorie alternative or one that's not going to spike their blood sugar, then this might be better.
Is this just really clever marketing?
Yeah, it's fantastic marketing. Consumers look at this and it's smart sweets. If you eat this, you're being smart, right? All of this guilt that we have around eating things that have been sweetened, we're now absolved. If we switch over and we have a smart sweet, or we're shameless, or we behave.
Bottom line, experts say these are still sweet treats meant to be eaten in moderation and not a substitute for a balanced diet.
Don't fool yourself into thinking that this is healthy. Also, really learn how to read those food labels. Look at how many servings are in it. Look at how much sugar.
Yep, always important to read those labels. Now, what might surprise you, our panel of doctors said some of the traditional candy bars like Paydays or Baby Ruth, they contain protein and fats from peanuts. They're actually a better choice than gummy treats because those nutrients fuel your body and they make you feel fuller. Al is over here cheering.
Yeah, I mean,
he loves a Payday. He loves a Payday.
The Payday bar, a lot of nutritionists will say it's the same as an energy bar or a protein bar.
They just don't market it that way.
What about the taste? Do they taste
Listen, they taste great. They taste like candy. My kids like them. And so I think that's part of why people do need to be careful and read the labels because of the high amount of fiber. You're not trying to give this as a meal replacement and just make sure you know what your kids and what you are consuming.
No, it's true. I remember the first time I saw them, I'm like, oh, it's healthy. I'll have 3 bags.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not. So tomorrow I'm looking forward forward to a store. You have one kind of on the modern day coupon clipping with phones.
All you need is this. No more scissors, no more paper. It's all in here. I'm going to show you how it works.
Cool.
All right, Vicky, look forward to that.